Hello everyone and welcome once again to your very own channel Easy and Effortless Economics. So here's wishing you a very happy 2023. May it turn out to be the best for each one of you. So let's start with today's lecture. This topic is going to be of great help to all those who are aspiring for different examinations, or if you are preparing for exams like IAS, bank recruitment or any other exam. This is the topic which you will find everywhere. So let's start with today's lecture. Let's start with the introduction, like how it is established and what is the reason for the constitution of Finance Commission. So the Finance Commission came into existence in 1951 and it was established under the Article 280 of the Indian Constitution by the President of India. And the reason for forming this Finance Commission was to define the financial relationship between the central and the state. As per the Finance Commission Act 1951, it contains all the details about the qualification, disqualification, and your term, eligibility, powers, functions. All these things were covered under the Finance Commission Act 1951. Now let's have a look at the history of this. What was the reason for the establishment of Finance Commission? There was continuous problems of vertical and horizontal imbalances in the country. So it was decided that there should be a committee or a commission that will handle the issues of finances. Now let's understand what is your vertical imbalance. Basically, it is a vertical fiscal imbalance, which is the difference between the expenditures and revenues at different levels of government. And horizontal imbalance refers to the difference between revenues and expenditure singly or jointly among the comparable levels of government. So basically, vertical level is about the difference between the expenditure and revenue at different levels or different areas, and horizontal means the difference between expenditure and revenue between different regions of the country. So this is the reason that there is so much of imbalance, and it led to the creation of Finance Commission. Then Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the law minister of that time, established this commission, and it has made several provisions to bridge the gap of finances between the central and the state. So this is the purpose for the creation of this Finance Commission. Now let's have a look at the composition of Finance Commission. So as per the Article 280 of the Constitution, it deals with the composition, functions and the role of Finance Commission, which is to bridge the gap between the state and central related finances. See, the composition says that there should be one chairperson or the chairman and four other members to be appointed by the president. The chairman or members are eligible for reappointment, and each of the committee or the commission is constituted for 5 years. So the Constitution authorizes Parliament to make provision related to qualification, condition of service of members, or powers of Finance Commission. So if there are certain changes which are required to be done, or anything that is required to be amended, it can be done by the Parliament, because the Constitution provides the authority to the Parliament. Now let's have a look at the qualification. So the chairman of the finance, which is selected among people who should have the following requisite qualification. Firstly, the person should be having the experience of public affairs, or have been qualified as a judge of high court, have good knowledge of government finances and accounts, and experience in administration or financial expertise, and apart from that, some special knowledge of economics. So these are the qualification or the qualities which are expected to be there in the members of the committee. Now, what are the functions it is expected to perform? Firstly, it finds the distribution between union and states regarding the tax, that how much tax is to be distributed. Secondly, it works on the principles governing the grant and aid of the revenues and the states out of the consolidated fund of India. See, there are different types of funds which exist. So the next video I will be taking on different types of funds, and after that I'll be taking a video on planning commission as well. And thirdly, the measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of India to supplement the resources of the panchayats and municipalities in the state. So basically the function is related to the finances, the management of finances, the distribution of finances, and to increase the consolidated fund so that it could be utilized in adding more to the economy. And here it says that as per the article 280, it gives the permission to finance commission to make recommendations to the president, and it is the duty of the president to lay by the recommendations before each house of the parliament. Means president has the right to make recommendations and lay it before the parliament, but the finance commission, it is not at all binding upon them, or it is not binding upon the government to accept it. The recommendations are given by the president, but it is not a compulsion that it would be accepted. Now another important part that you will be definitely seeing around in the exams, like the different types of finance commission and their heads. This is something that you should be knowing, and from the perspective of the examination, try to study thoroughly if you are appearing from 12 to 15. The finance commissions from 12 to 15. So here you have a detailed finance commission and the year of establishment, the chairman, and the operational duration. They were created for 5 years. So you can see the first was established in 1951 and KC Niyogi 1952 to 57, then second in 1956, 1960, 64, 68, 72, and then we have to come to the 8th with 1977. 7th was established in 1977, and then 8th in 1983. Then we have, as we know, these commissions are formed for 5 years. This time we are running into 15th Finance Commission, and it's operational. It was established in 2017 under the chairmanship of N.K. Singh, and the operational duration is 2020 to 2025. So by the completion of 2025, the new committee will be constituted, and it should have 5 members, a chairperson and other 4 members, and if required it can be reappointed by the president. So this is how that the finance commission works, and it deals with all the aspects of the finances related to the central and the state and union. So this is all for finance commission. I guess it has make so much of your doubts clear. It has bring out a clear understanding of what actually finance commission is. In coming lecture I am going to take up planning commission, so that in case if you have any doubt with it, you can clear out your doubt and you have a proper understanding. Public finance and all other aspects are equally important from the perspective of your examination, or if you are preparing for any of the competitive examination. So that's all for the day from my side. So I conclude my lecture here for the day. See you all very soon. Take care everyone.